You know that Jason that was on that show with you?
God, you're gonna have to refresh my memory.
Well, got muggly up hair, kind of cute. Girls like him. Right.
Oh boy, there's so many things. Some of the things that people don't know about Will Arnett.
You know, with Bateman and just having worked with him a lot over the last few years and seen him, as long as you just tell him right at the start, you say, look, I'm going to be gentle with you here.
The hair's totally fake. Totally fake. That's a different hair hat per... Sometimes, you know, for like comedy auditions, he'll wear sort of the one that's a little more thinning because it seems more vulnerable. And then leading man stuff, it's a little bit thicker. You got to keep your eye on it. You'll be able to tell.
And you just talk to him really, he's so childlike. He's such like a child.
Not nearly as tall as he is, shorter than me.
Like a little child who doesn't know anything about anything.
Maybe they can just put some lifts on him or something like that, or cowboy boots.
And so if you just handle him in that way as you would a small child whose brain is completely empty of thought and brain.
Personal life, I mean, you know, he says he's really proud and happy and excited about becoming a new father. It's not his kid. Amy is surprisingly promiscuous. Again, check with him to make sure you might have to cut that out. Although I think somebody else has already said that, or she's admitted to it.
And if you deal with him like that, then you'll be successful. Good luck to you.
He's surprisingly breasty, and he keeps him taped down. A lot of people don't know that. You'll never see him do a swimming scene or shower scene or anything like that because of that. That's I don't know if he's comfortable. You're gonna have to cut that out.
So every once in a while we'll be working and they'll yell cut and everybody kind of fills in to give notes and whatever. And Bateman will say, you know, I think, and I'll just be like, hey, listen, man, if we wanted your advice, we'll turn on a crappy 80s sitcom, all right?
What are you talking about?
I tell you, if there were a premium to be paid on bad ideas, I'd want drilling rights to his head.
We have started doing, and would like to continue doing. It is this content company called DumbDumb. It's named after my friend. And thank you.
Which friend?
What's he dumb?
And I love that Jason Bateman's Twitter profile simply says friend of Will Arnett's, and yours says Jason Bateman sponsor. So I would love to know who glorified who first on social media.
I think I glorified it. Yeah,
He paid the compliment by changing his later.
Yeah, well, I don't think he had a bio before. You know, it's well documented. He's not the world's brightest guy. Just off topic, just a true Jason Bateman story. You know what he actually said last night?
What'd he say?
He said we had dinner, and he said, "What's Netflix and chill?" And I said, "Hey, Granddad, cool it."
Well, Will Arnett, it's like herding a cat, you know. He's brilliant to be sure, but about 3 or 4 years old, maximum, in every area.
Jason Bateman got a new haircut this season. $4, buck aside. Right.
You're not laughing at that.
Everybody's enjoying it.
You know who wears a real bright European print? Real tight boxer brief? Will Arnett.
Oh, Will Arnett.
Like a day glow. I believe they're made by Bjorn Borg.
Are those Bjorn Borg underwear?
Yeah.
I mean, did he actually stitch those for you?
We were roommates for like 6
Would
weeks.
this hurt if I did something like that?
And Jason won, though. Jason Bateman won for best.
he did one.
Yes.
Oh, he's great on the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's great. He deserves it because he deserves the award. He did it obviously all by himself. So that's great.
Your friend Jason Bateman, I think, had some good luck recently, or some good fortune. He became the voice of Hyundai.
He is the voice of Hyundai.
Yeah.
Which is good for him. It's a good brand for him.
What song does Joe perform during his magic act?
This would be a great one. The whole world will know how stupid you are.
Love lift us up where we belong.
The answer, of course, is the final countdown.
Oh, it's so good.
Damn it.
So he gave me a ride to the airport, which I still don't know why he was giving me a ride to the airport, but put it this way, he's got a lot of time on his hands. And
And lonely.
And lonely.
Yeah.
And lonely.
Yeah.
Do you want Jason Bateman
in the quarantine, and how is he serving you in the?
No, I'll tell you why. I don't, because even in the best of times, even in the non-quarantine days, he wears slippers too much of the day. He uses too much hand sanitizer. And I also realized that he didn't answer an email of his, and he hits that like 2 days ago.
He's all ding, ding, ding. I'm like, what? What do you want? This guy's texting me up and hitting me up all the time. I'll tell you a funny story. We actually have a text chain, and we're constantly putting up pictures and backs and forth and whatever, and I keep finding photos of him when he was a kid and putting them on the chain.
When he was a child actor, like a teen actor.
And he's just doing like the dumbest like poses, you know, teen beat or whatever.
Look at this guy. Jason Bateman. Little baby Jakey Bates. It should have been Teen Wolf 2, like 2 T-O-O, like Teen Wolf Also. Because he was a Teen Wolf also. Look at that stupid face.
There he is. We always have a picture of him ready to go.
I mean,
how's he?
wow.
Because,
wow.
Yeah.
Talk about a lukewarm reception. This guy, right? The new nickname might be Luke.
Will Arnett would probably be Don Knotts. What was his name? Barney. Barney Fife.
Barney Fife, that's from Mayberry, right? Yeah. Don Knotts, great.
Do your best imitation of Jason Bateman.
You know what? I'm done with this family, and I'm done with, no, and I don't want to hear another thing, because I'm looking for my son, and they roll it up, right? Dockers. And, you know, and I'm not going to do it, so I'm not hearing it anymore. And I'm going back to Orange County, and that's it. And I'm done. Goodbye.
That's awesome. Point. Good for you.
We have a tie
We'll
game.
let you know. We've got all your information.
Heads up.
Gong Show starring Will Arnett on ABC.
Yeah.
But I have yet to be there. Phone for you, I guess, is what they're saying.
Oh, Jason's been on the side, been working as my assistant. Tell them I will be calling them back. Oh, boring.
you do the show with Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
And who's a funny guy, and he does a good job on the show, I guess.
You know, he's just, I love him. He's just so bland and he just, the Sleep Institute just accredited him as an actual official cure for insomnia.
No, really?
Yeah, just when he talks.
Now
A lot
listen.
of people don't know this. When he gets on an airplane, he's not allowed to talk to the pilots in case they fall asleep.
Finally. Finally. Something more boring than Jason Bateman. I gotta say, this is the best I've felt all day.
I told him, I said, you know, I just ordered this new car, a Porsche, and he goes, you told me I looked like an asshole driving. I go, you did.
Right.
He's on our show. His sister is apparently going to come on the show now.
Justine is going to do a guest appearance?
That's what we keep hearing. And I keep hearing it from Bateman because he keeps bringing it up. Like he's super psyched about her playing his love interest.
Oh, my God.
I know, like, it's just every day. He's like, I know that we're not doing it now, but can we rehearse?
Last time I was on the show here a few months back, he was mad at me, a little bit mad because he's like, you know, you mentioned that he wanted his sister to come on and play his love interest on the show, and
Justine Bateman.
Bateman, and I feel like I'm not making it. All I did was open a door to truth. You know what I mean? Like I'm not here to judge. He wants to do that. That's cool. Well, you know, most people call it incest, whatever. You call it fine. Semantics. You know what I mean?
More Jason Bateman. It's like a Jason Bateman film festival. Look at him with his hands up in the air. He's wearing like a real boxy corduroy jacket too. That's not good for his body shape because he's kind of thick, you know?
I was thinking in terms of your on-screen brother, Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
He's all of a sudden getting all this attention for being a dramatic actor.
I know.
Is that surprising to you? How do you feel about that?
It's very
Does he have a
surprising.
chip on his shoulder now, like he's winning awards?
He
for
barely
being
has a shoulder. He's so rounded in the shoulder department. So if a chip could stay there, it would.
And, you know, can't read. That's a challenge. So you got to read a lot of stuff to him. And then the earwig, you know, you get his lines piped in. So you can... Yeah, you notice you never have a shot from the left side because that's where the piece is. And then this piece up top that he's wearing, you know, that's always got to come in, got to reapply it all the time. A lot of challenges with him, but it's worth it, is it not? He's a funny guy. Good for him.
I also do the hair and makeup for Jason Bateman.
You do?
I do full. Yeah, so I get there early and I shampoo his hair, and I shampoo it and I style it and I dry it and stuff, and then he comes and I put it on him.
Somebody wanted a lot of money. Who was the holdout?
Will Arnett.
Oh my God, did you win the celebrity death pool? Is Jason Bateman dead? Oh no.
Here's the truth. If I wanted Bateman dead, don't think I couldn't do it like that. The truth is, yeah, I know people, but the truth is, the cab started to fill with smoke, and I was in the back with a friend of ours and with Jason's wife, and Jason was in the passenger seat, and we were like saying, it started to fill with smoke, and I said to the driver, I was like, unlock the back doors, and he was kind of stunned. He unlocked, it was one of those sort of minivan ones, I slid the door, and Jason was sitting, this is the actual truth, Jason was sitting in his seat, and he wasn't doing anything, and it was filling with smoke, and I opened his door, and I go, get out, and I saved his life, yeah.
Wow. You were in a taxi fender bender with Will Arnett. Okay, it's all over the TMZ.
Lady Will Arnett.
Yes.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time with my LA girlfriend.
She lets you have a girlfriend here?
Yeah, and her name is Jason Bateman.
I want to be a girl.
I know. You kind of are.
What?
And, you know, look, we're not dating per se, and you know, obviously he would like to.
Now, I got to ask you this. You and Bateman have been pals for a long time. Does he mind when you go after him? Does it bother him on any level, or can he take it?
He can take it. He's pretty good at taking it, you know?
I got the man's massage today.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because from where I'm sitting, you're a bottom.
And by the way, you can tell by the photo, I'm the top. He's a noisy bottom, I'll give him that.
But we're sweet on each other, I think is what the
You guys
kids are
like each
saying.
other.
Bateman and I get along.
Will's a bit of a homophobe. He's not yet confident to go ahead and kick the door down. I tell him closets are for clothes, and he tells me, no, I'm going to stay in it.
I know, it's true.
I just love that you're talking to me like I'm Letterman or something.
I know, but I like looking at you.
From the moment they saw each other this morning at the table before we read, they became exactly who they were on the show, and
We love each other.
and they do.
We're not that much.
They do.
We can't do that on camera.
All right. Why do we do it?
Wait, we don't.
We don't, not really. Not in front of the camera, at least.
So this is how you repay me, or how I repay you? Interesting.
What's the line?
How hard is it to convince people you hate him on the show?
Not that hard. When they see us working together.
But it's all just for laughs.
Yeah.
Real bromance.
We've been so happy
Real
together for a long
bromance.
time. It's been a long time.
Can you smell your career burning in your back pocket right now? Go ahead, put it on. There it is. That full ignition.
Oh yeah. Like
now
this
put
is
that in
losing.
your mouth. Oh. That looks like a Will Arnett mirror face to me. Look at that. The man is beautiful. He doesn't need to make any faces.
Well, tell us.
I also think that you're hotter. I think you're hotter than Ivanka. And I'm not embarrassed to say that. You know, I remember the first time I watched Family Ties as a kid, and I saw Justine Bateman, and I thought, boy, wonder if she's got a brother.
Jason and I, we spend a lot of time just cuddling and watching the show.
Jason and I had to do, we got in a bathtub together.
I wish I had your manly voice. I'd skip a few people in the line.
Oh, come on, Jason.
No, you're going lower there, you know.
No, I'm not.
But, for us, that wasn't that crazy. I mean, we've seen it all. We're good buds. We hang out together nude a lot.
I'm very lonely.
Well, Guy, I don't know if you've seen this, but I'm real happy.
I love your decoy, dude. I got it. I'm with you.
No.
Me too.
No need to wink.
Let's party.
No.
I saw photos of you and your good friend, Mr. Jason Bateman, hanging out together, paparazzi photos, and these are real, and I think you should probably explain. There's a series of them here, I think. I thought there was more than one, but I don't know. Oh, there you go. That's nice. Keep
Look
going.
at her.
Yeah.
Look at her. There she is.
Yeah. And what happened here? Describe what happened. Clearly you're...
Yeah, we're walking down the street in New York, and so we just thought, and then, you know, in New York, sometimes the paparazzi guys, they ride around on bikes, and then they ride ahead of you, and then they get to the end of the block, and they start snapping pics, and they want to get you, like, you know, picking your nose or whatever. And I said to Bateman, I said, you know, let's have fun at their expense, and just grabbed his hand, which he was way too cool with.
He says we were doing it for paparazzi, but in fact, we were on a little bit of a real estate hunt there.
Sweaty palms, I'll just say that. And I feel like his internal monologue was, finally.
I think he fills out a white V-neck like no one's business.
He does look good, yeah.
And he's got shoulders like a hanger.
Yeah.
You know? And, you know, the times were sweet when, you know, I could start my day with him and end my day with him on Arrested Development. You know, I'd get to work while the sun was still down, and I'd get home after the sun's down. I mean, I'm with him all day. I don't even see my, you know, the beard. You know, and you know, I leave before the beard gets up.
You call your wife the beard?
Listen, I'm out here. I'm a truth talker, Conan. I'm out here. I'm leveling with the handsome audience. So more Arrested Development would be great, just so that I can be back with my beloved.
Okay. I'm glad you got that off your chest.
Yeah.
That's really nice. We're going to take a quick
I hope
break.
he's watching. Honey? Number's the same.